So we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is April 6, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. And once again, thank you so much for your support. One of the largest missile and drone strike of the full-scale biblical war is taking place across Ukraine right now. In the past hours, the Bear ships, jets, and long-range bombers have launched missiles now headed towards cities all over the Ukrainian country. In addition to swarms of drones. Alright, so this is not looking good here, guys. I just posted a video not too long ago. There was multiple cities that were impacted. So the Bear is dropping the hammer. Once again, it says here unconfirmed reports of boom in the capital of Ukraine amid alleged of the Bear missile strike. Emerging reports suggest multiple explosions in a certain region in Ukraine, possibly resulting from a Bear ballistic equipment. Once again, they are firing ballistic. Additional missile may have been launched from the Bear Tu-95 bombers. Detail remains unconfirmed as of now. Information's coming out that it has been confirmed. Alright, so here's another one, guys, and I try not to show too much of the picture. But again, lots of boom going on right now. And boy, oh boy, the sky is lit up red. And guys, I'm not going to show too much here, but again, this information you can find in my Twitter page. The links will be in the description box. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the PayPal link and the Cash App link in the description box and also the comments box. Thank you so much for your support. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, guys. I see them super chat. Thank you again for that. Thank you so much for your support. All right, so once again, guys, there's some boom sound reported multiple cities, including the capital, amid massive strikes. A round of explosion occurred once again around 5 a.m. local time on April the 6th, according to the Kiev independent journalist on the ground. So it's been confirmed. All right, so once again, the Bear is dropping the hammer, and it's been going on for the past couple of days now. So Zelensky, of course, Zelensky is gonna come out and say something. We need to stop the Bear. This is madness. And I did post a video about Britain and France are planning sending troops out there. Alright, so this thing is getting really ugly. The Bear launched several ballistic again in an aerial strike overnight on April the 6th. Now there are, oh man, there's some casualties in certain region. Kiev mayor reported at 5:43 a.m. So you do have medics and emergency services are at the scene. 3 are impacted. 2 are injured by the strike. 8 cars have been impacted in the strike. So there are fires in several districts throughout Ukraine capital, local official reported. There are reports of debris falling from 2 buildings at non-residential sites in Kiev and other regions. This person said at 5:43 a.m., adding that emergency services are heading to the scene. Man. So a round of boom occurred in Kiev around 5 a.m. local time on April the 6th. Now, you do have emergency crews are responding on the scene and it was reported at 5:15 a.m. One thing I tell you guys is that I mean, I don't see any peace, any cease plan. I mean, I don't see none of that going on. Um, it just gotten worse. Now, I'm not saying it's Donna's fault, but it just, how do you fix this? That's the question. How do you fix this? How do you fix all this problem? How do you fix the biblical war that's going on between these two countries? How do you fix the Mid East? How do you fix all this situation here? It seems like Donald can't do it, and I'm not bashing the Donald. I'm just speaking the truth here. But he can't fix it. He can't do it. He can't. He can't. I'm sorry, guys. No, I know there's a lot of people that support the Donald here, and look. Again, I see Donald as amazing when it comes to certain things. He does amazing stuff, and I like how he's fixing things up, and Elon also is fixing things up. I like it, but there's some stuff that he's not doing great. And like I said, guys, I'm not bashing the Donald, but he can't fix it. He cannot fix that Mid East. He cannot fix the bear. He cannot fix Crane. He can't. He just can't. Here's the thing, King David, he himself couldn't bring peace. You know how many warriors he's taken out? Remember Saul? Saul is like David. If you take out, let's say, this amount of enemy, let's say 2,000. If you take out 2,000 and come back alive, I will grant you my daughter. You could have her. And David's like, all right, I got you, Saul. He came back, instead of 3,000, he got like 5,000. He's like, man, I got you double the number. And he was not pleased. Saul was not pleased about that. But again, it goes to tell you that, even King David tried to take down all the enemies and try to bring peace to the Mid East. He couldn't. It just, the only one that could fix all this is God Almighty. God Almighty is the only one. And, but Donald, I'm sorry, he can't fix it. He just can't. I don't see it. I don't. Once again, you have a earlier boom were heard in Kiev at around 2:12 a.m. Once again, a Kiev independent journalist reported. The bear strikes have begun. The bear strikes have been ongoing throughout the country overnight. The Air Force earlier mentioned a missile approaching southern Ukraine at 1:43 a.m. Once again, you have the bear has regularly targeted infrastructure since the onset of its full-scale biblical war against Ukraine in February 2022. The sleeping giant has been in talks with Ukraine and the bear to negotiate an end to the sleeping giant biblical war in Ukraine. Like I say, guys, they try to. Donald is really trying here, and but for some reason, it seems like it gotten a little worse, because you got these two now going at it, and they're going at it really, really hard. I remember when the bear was on. Again, the bear itself was dropping a hammer on Crane. But now Crane is striking back, and they are firing all these drones towards their oil facility. And, again, situation has gotten worse. That's why the Bible said, when spoken of peace and safety or peace and security, the sudden destruction shall follow. You should not mention any peace. You shouldn't. If you can, Donald, again, like I said, I'm not trying to call out the Donald here, but he mentioned that he's gonna end it in 24 hours and he's gonna bring peace to the world. You should have never said that. You should have never, ever, 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 ever said that, because now it's making you look really bad, and now it's really hard for you to even stop all this. And as a spiritual advisor of yours, Paula White, man, you need. Again, look, I pray for the Donald. I do. He is surrounded by not biblical people. He's surrounded by a whole bunch of, again, it is a spiritual battle going on in that in his cabinet. I'm sorry, guys, but it's not looking good for him. It's not. He should have never mentioned about the peace, bringing peace to the Mideast. That right there is just hurting him. Now he's being tested. God, I believe God is testing him now. Crane has already agreed to a sleeping giant proposed full 30-day cease plan, saying on March 11 that Kiev is ready if the bear also agrees to the term. So far, the bear has refused. Actually, it's not only the bear, but it's also Crane that both refused. They both refused. And the situation has gone not that great. Now, give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. I want to see if there's any more breaking news. And once again, thank you so much for your support. Guys, we have a big breaking news. This is coming out right now. This is going to be off topic. This is coming out right now. Raw's Alert is putting out the information. Big shout out to Raw's Alert. He's putting out this breaking news. Look at this monster here. Where is it? Where's that monster at? Ooh. It's out there. That monster tornado is out there somewhere. It's in the dark, but a confirmed large and powerful tornado is on the ground doing damage. This is happening in Florence, Alabama. The National Weather Service in Alabama has issued a confirmed and observed tornado warning for Florence and surrounding areas. A large and powerful tornado is currently on the ground and moving towards the city. Multiple power flashes has been reported, indicating that the tornado is actively causing significant damage to structures and utility. If you are in the area, or near Florence, Alabama, take shelter immediately. Seek a safe location in the lowest level of a sturdy building, away from windows and interior walls. Footage of the tornado has been captured by Hascam. Please be safe out there. Wow, that's a very powerful tornado. The Midwest has been seeing all these storms. It's just, again, they're still under state of emergency. State of emergency is still going on. Jeez, that's a big monster. I'm looking for some more information when it comes to the biblical war. It seems like this is all of it so far. Now, this here happened 4 hours ago. Alright, so 4 hours ago, air alarms activated all over Crane. The bear has launched. Now, this one here is not the ballistic equipment. This one here is the Caleb from the Black Sea and cruise missile from Olena Airfield. The launches follow the regular night strike of swarms of drones. So, this happened 4 hours ago, but the one that I just brought to you is ballistic equipment that's being fired. So the entire region is getting hit. And then this one here. This is the one that's happening right now. The strike is ongoing. Multiple. This is ballistic now. Ballistic launches at the capital. Many loud boom going on. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, I don't see Donald fixing this. I don't know when this biblical war is gonna end, to be honest. I don't know when this is going to end. It seems like it's a never-ending cycle. So after a, so we got updates here. After appropriately 10 ballistic launched at the capital, the Bear continued its strike with crews launched from Caspian Sea. The crews changed their direction often, as a result of which air alarms are activated over all of Crane. They're getting hammered. Man, they're getting really, really hammered tonight. I mean, it's again, right now it's like 6 a.m. So I guess it kind of stopped with the strike now. All right, so far it seems like this is all of it for tonight. All right, guys. Once again, so there was at least 10 missile strike on Crane Capital alone. All right, so I'm gonna end it here, but thank you so much again, guys, for your support. Again, please continue praying for the people out there. I will keep it updated when it comes to these nation against nations and kingdom against kingdom. Like I say, guys, I'm not trying to start anything here, but again, the Donald seems like he's not doing great when it comes to the biblical wars out there in the Middle East and also in the Bear and Crane. Things are not looking pretty good so far. Over $1 billion were spent just for the operation going on out there in the Red Sea against Yemen. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get to access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.